Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a close look at a new AI offer called GrokMAX 4.5. And honestly, this one caught my attention because the sales page is making some very big promises. We're talking about access to Grok models, AI content creation, image generation, video generation, real-time information, marketing assistance, and even claims of lifetime access for a one-time payment. And the price being promoted right now. Just $17 one time. But here's the important question. Is GrokMAX 4.5 actually worth your money, or is this simply another AI wrapper with aggressive marketing? That's exactly what we're going to find out in this video. I'll go through what GrokMAX 4.5 claims to offer, what I like about the concept, the potential problems you should know about, who it's actually for, and whether I think you should consider getting it. So make sure you watch until the end because I'll also give you my final verdict. Let's get started. What is GrokMAX 4.5? So, first of all, what exactly is GrokMAX 4.5? According to the sales page, GrokMAX 4.5 is positioned as an all-access AI dashboard designed to give users access to different Grok-related capabilities from one interface. The website promotes access to models and features including Grok 4, Grok 4 Heavy, Grok 3, Grok Imagine, Grok Video and Grok Voice. The idea is pretty simple. Instead of jumping between multiple AI platforms and paying for different subscriptions, GrokMAX 4.5 claims that you can access multiple AI capabilities from a single dashboard. And that's certainly an attractive idea. Because if you're already using AI for writing, marketing, research, images, videos and social media, you can quickly end up paying for several different tools every month. One tool for writing, another for images, another for video, another for research, another for social media. And suddenly your monthly AI expenses start adding up. GrokMAX 4.5 is essentially positioning itself as an all-in-one solution. But there's an important distinction here. The website makes several claims about access to Zeiss technology, pricing equivalence and future model access. I would personally recommend treating those claims as sales page claims until you verify exactly what access you're receiving after purchase. That's something we'll come back to later. The biggest selling point. Now let's talk about the biggest selling point. The sales page heavily emphasizes real-time AI intelligence. The offer claims that Grok can work with current information, trends and content from X. And for certain users, this could be extremely useful. Think about content creators. Imagine you're running a YouTube channel. You want to know what's trending, what topics are gaining attention, what are people talking about, what content angles could work, what are some interesting headlines. You could potentially use an AI system with access to current information to brainstorm content around what's happening right now. That's much more useful than simply asking an AI about something that happened months or years ago. For marketers, this could also be useful. You could research trends, generate campaign ideas, brainstorm social media content and create different variations of marketing copy. However, remember that real-time information doesn't automatically mean perfect information. AI can still misunderstand context. It can still make mistakes. It can still generate incorrect conclusions. So even if an AI has access to current information, you should still verify important facts before publishing them. Content creation. Now let's talk about something that's particularly interesting for creators. According to the sales page, GrokMAX 4.5 can be used for generating different types of content. We're talking about YouTube scripts, social media posts, email campaigns, sales pages, ad copy, marketing sequences, webinar scripts, product launch content, and more. This is where an AI assistant like this can potentially save a lot of time. For example, let's say you're creating a YouTube video. Instead of starting with a blank document, you could ask the AI to create a hook, an introduction, the main talking points, a comparison section, pros and cons, a conclusion, and a call to action. Then you can take that first draft and add your own experience and personality. That's the way I recommend using AI. Don't simply copy and paste everything the AI generates. Use AI as an assistant. Let it help you get from a blank page to a solid first draft much faster. AI image generation. Another feature promoted by GrokMAX 4.5 is AI image generation. The sales page specifically promotes Grok Imagine for creating things such as advertising creatives, thumbnails, product visuals and social media graphics. And this could be very useful for content creators. For example, imagine you're making a YouTube video about an AI product. You could ask the AI to generate a futuristic technology background. Then you could create a laptop mockup. You could create AI-themed graphics. You could generate social media images. And potentially create concepts for YouTube thumbnails. This can dramatically speed up the creative process. But again, the quality of AI-generated images can vary depending on the prompt, model and current implementation. So don't assume every image will automatically be perfect. You may still need to regenerate images, improve prompts or edit the final result manually. AI video generation. The sales page also promotes AI video generation. And this is one of the more interesting claims. The idea is that you can use text prompts to create video content. For content creators, that could potentially be useful for short-form videos, B-roll, advertising concepts, social media clips, background footage, product demonstrations, and creative experiments. But there's an important point here. AI video generation is changing extremely quickly. Features, limits, quality and availability can change frequently. So if you're buying GrokMAX specifically because of the video generation feature, I recommend testing the actual generation limits and output quality before assuming that it's going to replace your existing video tools. Grok Heavy multi-agent claim. Another major selling point is what the website describes as Grok Heavy or multi-agent reasoning. The sales page describes this as multiple AI agents working together on difficult problems before producing an answer. And conceptually, this is very interesting. Think about having several AI agents looking at the same problem from different perspectives. One could analyze the problem. Another could look for mistakes. Another could create a solution. And another could review the result. This type of multi-agent approach can potentially be useful for complicated tasks. For example, business strategy, research, programming, planning, data analysis, long-form content, and problem solving. But again, don't confuse an impressive description with guaranteed performance. The real question is how the feature actually behaves when you use it. Does it genuinely improve the result? Does it reduce errors? Does it save time? Or is it simply another interface around an existing model? Those are the questions I would test before making a final judgment. Beginner friendliness. One thing I do like about the concept is that the sales page is clearly targeting beginners. You don't necessarily need to understand APIs. You don't need expensive hardware. And you don't need to know advanced prompt engineering just to start experimenting. The basic workflow is simple. Open the platform. Enter your request. Let the AI generate the result. Then edit and improve it. For someone who's completely new to AI tools, that simplicity can be valuable. And if you already use AI, you'll probably understand the interface very quickly. WHO can use it. So who could potentially benefit from something like GrokMAX 4.5? First, YouTube creators. You can use AI for ideas, scripts, titles, descriptions and content planning. Second, social media creators. You can generate captions, post ideas and content concepts. Third, affiliate marketers. AI can help with research, content ideas, email sequences and promotional copy. Fourth, freelancers. You can potentially use AI to speed up repetitive writing and creative tasks. Fifth, small business owners. You could use AI for marketing ideas, customer communication and content creation. And finally, AI enthusiasts. If you simply enjoy experimenting with new AI models and tools, this type of all-in-one dashboard could be interesting. What I like. Now let's get into the positives. Number 1. The all-in-one concept. Having writing, research, image and video capabilities under one roof is attractive. Number 2. The focus on real-time information. For trend-based content, current events and social media research, current information can be extremely valuable. Number 3. Content creation potential. If you regularly create YouTube videos, social posts, emails or marketing content, AI can save you a significant amount of time. Number 4. Beginner-friendly positioning. You don't need to be an AI expert to understand the basic concept. And number 5. The price being advertised. The sales page currently promotes an early bird price of $17 as a one-time payment. Compared with paying several separate monthly subscriptions, that certainly sounds attractive. But, and this is a big but, we need to talk about the negatives. What concerns me? This is the section I think everyone should pay attention to. Because whenever you see an AI product promising huge capabilities for a very small one-time payment, you need to ask questions. The first question is, exactly what are you buying? Is this direct access to Xai's official consumer service? Is it an independent dashboard? Is it a third-party interface? Are there usage limitations? Are some features dependent on third-party APIs? These details matter. The second question is, what does lifetime access actually mean? The website says the payment provides lifetime access and promotes future releases as part of the offer. But before buying any software with a lifetime access promise, I recommend checking the actual terms and conditions. Because AI models change. API costs change. Third-party services change. Features can be removed or replaced. So always understand exactly what the vendor guarantees. Another important point. The website uses very aggressive marketing language. For example, it compares the offer against expensive subscriptions and presents the $17 price as an enormous discount. That's normal for sales pages. But don't make your buying decision based only on phrases like most powerful, unlimited, forever, unrestricted, or all access. Instead, look for the actual details. How many generations? How many requests? What models are included? Are there daily limits? Are there commercial use restrictions? What happens if a third-party model becomes unavailable? Can you export your content? Is there customer support? And what exactly does the money-back guarantee cover? Those are much more important questions. Price and money-back guarantee. The current sales page promotes a $17 one-time early bird price and advertises a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, $17 is relatively inexpensive compared with many premium AI subscriptions. But I still wouldn't tell you to buy something simply because it's cheap. The correct question is, Will I actually use it? If you're going to use the platform regularly for content creation, research and marketing, then even a relatively inexpensive tool can potentially provide good value. But if you're only curious about AI and won't use it regularly, even the 17th of may not be worth spending. My recommended test. If you decide to try GrokMAX 4.5, here's exactly how I would test it. First, give it a difficult research question. Check the accuracy. Second, ask it to create a YouTube script. Look at the quality. Third, give it a complex business problem. See how well it reasons. Fourth, generate several images. Check consistency and quality. Fifth, test the video generation. Look at resolution, quality, realism and generation limits. And finally, check the actual usage limits. Don't just test one simple prompt. Push the platform. That's how you discover whether you're actually getting value. Final verdict. So, is GrokMAX 4.5 worth it? Here's my honest take. The concept is definitely interesting. An all-in-one AI dashboard combining text generation, research, image creation, video generation and other AI capabilities can be extremely useful for creators and marketers. And the advertised one-time price of $17 makes the offer relatively inexpensive to experiment with. However, I would not treat every claim on the sales page as independently verified. Especially claims involving lifetime access, unlimited usage, future models, direct access to proprietary infrastructure and comparisons with official subscription prices. Those are things you should verify from the actual terms in the product interface before purchasing. So my recommendation is simple. If you're an AI enthusiast, content creator, marketer or freelancer and you can verify that the features you need are actually included, GrokMAX 4.5 may be worth testing at the advertised price. But don't buy it simply because the sales page makes huge promises. Test the actual product. Check the limits. Read the terms. And most importantly, make sure it solves a real problem for you. Outro. And that's my review of GrokMAX 4.5. If you found this video useful, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more AI tool reviews, software reviews, online business tools and honest breakdowns. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.